Hey everyone, it's just me. It's been a good day. We've been playing a bunch of Catan games, so we just finished our last game earlier, and of course, my brother wins all of the times we played so far, so that's gone over swimmingly. But it was fun nonetheless. It's been 2 days since I did another vlog, and not too much has happened. One of the things we're starting to do is move all of our garage chickens into our fenced-in area and rework the fence so that they're better protected and they have less room. Because earlier I found a chicken dead. I'll spare you the details, but I don't know how long she's been dead. And she was the bird we called Snow White, and she had become a mother about 6-ish weeks ago, and all of her babies died, and she was stuck in the fence, the electric fence, but she survived. So there's that. But now she's gone, and we're down to around 10 or 11 chickens in the fenced-in area, with a bunch of ducks and the geese and the goats. And that's about it for them. Don't mind me, I'm just getting rid of this thing that's on my computer. Anyway, go away. Go away, Norton, I don't like you. Go away. It'll go away at some point. But the goal we have right now is to move most of our garage chickens into the fenced-in area, specifically into our refurbished dog run, which has sort of been a goat barn and sort of like a chicken coop, but none of our animals actually use it except a little bit during the day for like shelter or to lay eggs, but they don't use it at night. We have homemade cages in there in the run itself, and for whatever reason those birds like to climb on top of them, and that's where they roost all night if they aren't in trees. The ones that are staying in trees, I guess, are the safer ones because they're pretty shielded from everything, especially from stuff on the ground. But we've had a lot of problems recently with foxes and other predators coming and taking away chickens. Like, just the other day, it wasn't that long ago, but it wasn't like yesterday, my mom and I went over a list of every chicken we could remember from being in the garage, and every chicken we know for a fact is missing and hasn't showed up in like 2 or 3 weeks. And since then we've lost quite a few more chickens from the garage, but now at the time we had 50 at least in the garage, but over time, in the span of like 2 or 3 weeks, we lost 26. So that happened. And then a couple weeks ago, my prized rooster. Now, when I say prized rooster, he was an absolutely gorgeous rooster. He was a golden duck-winged Fenix, and I don't know how much they go for at adulthood, but he would have gone for a lot of money probably, because they're not very common around here. And even though we got him for very cheap at the feed store, he was still an amazing rooster. I could rant and rave about how good he was. Like, he's had a couple close calls, but especially a couple weeks ago before he went missing, and he got attacked. We assume it's not definite, but we definitely think that our male turkeys who don't have hen turkeys anymore attacked him out of aggression, because the turkeys that we no longer have, we sold them after this incident happened with our rooster, which some of you know him as Fenix. He was the one. I don't think I ever showed him much, but he was the head of the garage chickens. If anybody was gonna say a word, it was him. He was protective of everybody. He was very gentle and very noble, and he has never showed aggression to us. When the turkeys attacked him, we thought he was dead, so we brought him inside and helped him recover for a week and a half, and then after being let outside like 3 or 4 days later, we don't know exactly what happened, but the best story I've got is that our livestock guardian dog chased him into the woods, and he never came back, which is really unfortunate, because if you think about a rooster, you think like a perfect rooster. You want a rooster that's beautiful, that is good to his chickens, good to us, and more importantly, alert, so that he can protect his harem from danger. And he was that in every way. Like, I don't think I ever had a complaint about him, whereas other roosters we've eventually had problems with him. He was a 1.5 years old, and he went missing just a couple weeks ago, which is sad, but I figured it was going to happen at some point, so I was kind of mentally preparing myself for that to happen. His name was Fenix, and if you know anything about me, you know I'm like a huge roller coaster nerd. I love riding roller coasters. I will go out and ride every single one I can find. I believe it's in Sweden, but there's a roller coaster at a place called Toverland, and it's a big roller coaster, and it's called Fenix, which means Phoenix in the language that it's from, and you spell it Fenix, and so that's how I spelled his name, because I think it was like a nice way to put his name, because he is a golden phoenix, so why not name him a cooler version of Phoenix? But anyway, that's just been our life recently, so I'll see you on the flip side. Thank you all for watching.